There he is, Regan.
I'm trying to get my word with him.
Who's the more important guy here, you or
Felix? At least you actually care.
When you standing there, that was very
What do you feel about that?
Well, I'm extremely proud that everything happened so well. I also want to say thank you to my team because those guys have been doing a tremendous job for 5 years. We had a lot of fallbacks. We dropped the ball many times, but we picked it up again, and we never let loose. And finally, we successfully completed Red Bull Stratos. But on the other side, every skydiver here is pretty much doing the same thing because they're all top athletes here. They're top guys in their league, and they all enjoy and share the same passion, like being in the air and feel like a bird. And this is why we're all such good friends, and we're all bonded together to one unit because everybody likes that kind of feeling.
When you look at them, do you say, bah, that's a piece of cake what they're doing?
No, absolutely not. I mean, I've been watching all those competitions last year, and it doesn't matter if it's four-way, if it's canopy control, if it's swooping or accuracy. All those guys are the top guys in their league, and no matter what you do, you have to do it perfect. You need a lot of discipline. It requires a lot of skills and practicing. So all those guys are at the same level that I am at my sport.
After achieving like 1,342 kilometers per hour, do you think is it sports cars, are they enough for you, or is it just not enough to achieve the speed you want?
Well, I was always my big goal to break the speed of sound. I did it as the first human on the planet, and now I think it's time to move on. There's nothing, in my opinion, for me, there's nothing left. So I think it's time to move on, and I always had two dreams when I was a little kid. Dream number one was becoming a skydiver, which I did, and the second dream was becoming a helicopter pilot, But I could never afford to pay for my lessons, so 6 years ago I became a commercial helicopter pilot. Now I have more than 1,100 hours. And I think in the future I'm going to put my skills into public service and try to rescue people from mountains, put out fires somewhere around the world. So this again is very challenging, it's very competitive, and I'm in the air, and this is where I belong to.
So no more space adventures?
There's no more space adventures unless somebody offers me a flight to the moon.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what is it? Friday afternoon, and we are minutes away from the award ceremony for all formation skydiving teams, and I'm here with a Dubai Nexus, and Jason Russell is the team captain, or the man who puts it all, the spiritual leader. You guys won the silver medals, and we'll talk about this in a moment. But Jason, can you introduce your team first of all to the NSR News audience who doesn't really know that much about VFS four-way so far, and they would all like to learn who is who.
Sure. We got Rob Jones. Earl David is the camera flyer on the end. This here is Ellis. He's our alternate. Behind me is Stephanie Strange and Tim McMaster.
Thank you very much. And we have seen all of you already before at the USBA Nationals, and you beat the US team already by then by 1 point, if I remember correctly. And you did this again here, but not only by 1 point.
We got him by 8 points this time. Yep.
Do you think they underestimated this a little bit, or did you perform so well? Did you do better than actually at the US Nationals?
We had one real tough round at the US Nationals where we had a pretty bad jump, or it may have been a little bit different margin. I don't know if they underestimated us. We've known those guys all for years. They've seen us starting as a team and training, and they may not have expected us to be where we were at, but they knew we were somewhere close, I think.
You threatened the French guys pretty well too in the last 2 or 3 rounds, right?
Yeah, it was tight for a while.
And what happened then? I mean, at some point in time, they caught up with you, and was it like tough rounds for you, or did they do so well? What happened there?
Yeah, it was a little bit tougher rounds, and I think they just experience-wise, and it just happens, I guess, you know.
Jason, you are working here too. You are inventory. You're actually the general manager for Skydive Dubai. What's your position?
I'm the CEO for Skydive Dubai.
The CEO. So this was the first set of medals for the Skydive Dubai and for the United Arab Emirates. I guess the Crown Prince must be proud of you.
He did congratulate us. We saw him a couple days ago, and he was very happy. Think that you're right. This is the first, at least in a world level competition, this is the first time that Dubai has been on the podium at all, and I can just about guarantee it won't be the last. He's very interested in his teams and wants to see us succeed, and is giving us a lot of support towards that goal.
And you have lineups in all events, and they're all actually doing pretty well. The 8-weight team made it into the finals. The 4-weight teams, the ladies. Tell me something more about the ladies. They are amazing.
The ladies really are amazing, especially what people maybe don't know is that the person with the most jumps on that team just passed 500. And they went through AFF last year, and a couple of them this year. It's been an incredible progression. They've had great coaching, and they're all good athletes, and they've worked really hard to get where they're at.
So what do you think, how are the chances that we will all be coming back in 2 years? Now, there are some rumors that IPC and some other important players in the game may like to see that Dubai will be the host for future, maybe for all championships or other big events.
Well, just
you ready for it?
I'm ready for it. I think looking around for most of the people who are here, it's been a pretty spectacular job from Skydive Dubai and the organizing committee, the IPC, putting this event together. It's been on probably a bigger scale than it's ever been seen before. And I know that His Highness and my boss, who's Nasser, they are interested in having future competitions here, and they'll be working towards that as well.
Well, obviously now they will know that they would be welcome here, or that the World Championships will always be welcome here. Well, thank you very much. Congratulations. And we'll see you all in a few minutes up there on the podium, right?
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Jason.
Thank you.